Hello everyone, my name is EllieCupcakes and happy Pride! Buzzo is back once more for the 4th year in a row. And he went from really stiff to be more dynamic and sparkly. I feel like there has been a lot of improvement from the very first time that I drew him, even without the helmet, so I attempted to add every year a little difference in this little challenge that I made for myself. I remember a few years ago there was this habit of redrawing the same thing every year, but I never stuck to it because I missed the deadline or something like that. But June being Pride Month kind of guarantees that I don't forget about it. And what best uploading day if not the first Saturday of the month? Anyway, as I was saying, I usually add a new detail for every year. On the first one it was the helmet and the bands on the arms to resemble the flag, while on the third year I also added the lipstick and a little tuft of hair here and there. For this 4th year I decided to keep the previous details and also add the belt and a couple of pins on the other belt. In the meanwhile, Buzzo rediscovered himself, and other than just being B, he also wore the Ace flag, which are just my own flags. But since I like him, he gets them too. It took all afternoon to get this drawing done, and while we were streaming, a friend of mine raided us with 2,000 people, while we usually have around 2 or 5, so that was really crazy. Thankfully they were really polite and we had a good time. Also during the stream we were talking about what games to play next, while we are waiting for the Ring of Elden DLC and Lisa growing paints for when the mod will be ready. I remember Omori got suggested. We were meant to play it after Disco Elysium, but we kind of slipped into Stardew instead. And there was also a puzzle game called The Room, which could be extremely funny to mess around. And the opportunity to play Darkest Dungeon to name the characters in funny ways is also a possibility. I really like how the colors and the shadows turned out, especially of the flag, with all the new textures and glitter and the brushes that I really like. I also wanted it to look less painted. I still ended up painting some parts of the drawings, but I'm leaning more towards a merchandising kind of look. I'm still not sure what I want to do with my art, but I'm working on it. And I want to better and better my shop with every update. Which, by the way, I never ended up doing the shop update video, but the update happened like a month ago. I just didn't have any Speedpaint to talk about it on. So I'm a little low on recorded drawings. And speaking of streaming, today there won't be a stream, because I'm going back home to vote. And that's really important. So next Saturday we'll be playing Elden Ring to get back into the habit of playing horror games, or at least challenging games. Because I've been sitting on a lot of farming and more chill kind of experiences, and I kind of miss having achievements to collect and new bosses to fight and new awesome music to listen to. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you have any recommendations about games that we could play, or themes about drawings that we could talk about, feel free to comment in the comment section some more specific topics that we could talk about. Because I remember Speedpaint used to be the main focus of the video, while now they are just like a background for just talking between me and you. So if there is anything in particular that we could focus on, feel free to suggest. Otherwise, I will just find something eventually. Also, if you enjoy my videos, remember to subscribe and like if you want to see more. With that said, thanks for sticking by and thank you for watching. See you next time.